Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I am so happy you could join me. So as you can see, today's daily quest is to cast 20 white or black spells. Easy enough, but I think we're going to try out something a little bit new. I did go ahead and put together what I'm going to call a prototype white-black vampires deck. Prototype because only about half the cards are actually vampires. But yeah, there is a theme to this deck, and it's very much based on our creatures dying. Mainly because of cards like Vraan, Executioner Thane, where whenever one or more other creatures you control die, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's one aspect we have. What else do we have? We can do Bartolome, where sacrifice a creature, puts a +1/+1 counter on, this card, which would indeed trigger both Vraan and Sadistic Pilgrim, which is another card we have in here. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. That's the other thing, is there is a bit of an emphasis on gaining life from things entering the battlefield. Obviously with Sadistic Pilgrim, Lunarch Veteran here acts as that. And then we have a bit of token generation with Wedding Announcement. I don't use this very often, but it is a really good card. Another thing is that a lot of our stuff has, or at least a few things have, token generation built into when they come in, such as Sanguine Evangelist, jeez. That 2 for 1, that triggers you twice. Very nice. And it gives us something that we can sacrifice for any number of things, such as Annihilating Glare or Rite of Oblivion, which are 2 of our let's get rid of something type cards. Same thing with Go for the Throat. Ruin-Lurker Bat acts pretty much just as an easy 1-drop. Let's throw it in. Flying lifelink, that's nice. But anytime something descends, or anytime something's put into our graveyard, it scries, so that helps us from being flooded with either mana or cards we don't want or need at the time. So yeah, it's pretty basic. Like I said, this is why I consider it more of a prototype. Oh, I completely forgot about Amaila. Amaila is an interesting card. Whenever you gain life, she explores. Which is reveal a top card of your library, put that card into your hand if it's a land, otherwise put a +1/+1 counter on this card, then put the card back or put it in your graveyard. Very nice. Again, that's another way of saying, oh, here's what's coming next, or oh, here's some land. But it does have the nifty ability, yes, I said nifty, that destroys all other creatures if its power is exactly 20. So basically it's like if you get it to that point, get 18 +1/+1 counters on it, which I don't view that happening very often. But if you do, that's a game winner, because everything will be gone and you can just directly attack your opponent. So yeah. I do consider Amaila here kind of our win condition, but again, getting her to 18 counters, that's excessive. That's just going to take a while. Either way. Yeah, by that point, gaining that much life, we should probably... Though then again, I just realized this. It does not say this only activates once. So if we have a Lunarch Veteran in, we throw in a Sanguine Evangelist, that's triggering twice for Amaila if she's on the field. So that's 2 counters right then. I think we'll have to see how that works. Either way, I consider her our win condition for this deck. So with that out of the way, let's give it a try. I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go, but I am willing to give it a shot. And like I said, I consider this more of a prototype vampires deck, since more than half of the cards aren't vampires. I like the idea of tribal decks, so still see what we can do. A decent start, actually. We have some early removals here and some early life gain. So let's see. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to get to keep that. go for the throat for whatever they send out next. Excellent choice. I know it's a big body that we don't have to really worry about that much. How does this work again? If you attack with 2 or more creatures, let's try to draw a card. We'll just do it. Which I'll be getting rid of. Getting rid of with Rite of Oblivion. Getting rid of Crawling Chorus. Oh, well, that's nice right there. As you can see, this is the setup. So yeah, this is kind of a nasty setup, but this was also a very good opening hand. Now, if we had stuff that would have been good for like things leaving the deck or things leaving the battlefield, that's where that would have been useful. Nice. I'll take the hit since I can. And yeah, the only thing is, yeah, a token going to the grave, you know, a token being destroyed doesn't activate that, which is too bad. Who am I going to get? I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of... Actually, what is your ward to that? And I hate to do it, but yes, let's go ahead and get rid of one of my Lunarchs. Because I can always send it back out as its phantom form. So far, so good. You know, honestly, wow. That went a lot better than I thought, and we really didn't get any of our vampires to start things off with. Jeez, okay. So far, so good. I like it. I like it. Not too bad. It looks like we'll only be able to use it for one more match, though. And that's fine. As of right now, I like the way that worked. I liked the way that yeah, I liked how that worked. Though I do genuinely think we were getting some really good draws, and we had a decent opening hand. Either way, I like it so far. Okay. Mono red aggro might be something that is good against us, so probably try to get some lifelink in here. Like if we can get going, that will. I was gonna say if we can get going, you know, with our life generation, we can probably be fine, but no such luck. Yeah, use your. This is pretty much just a pure burn deck, which is fine. I had a mono red very similar to this at one point. But yeah, this is actually they'll probably take us out, which is fine. Which is fine. This is a very, very quick type of. This is very quick what they're doing. Will that be enough? 3. Yes. No. The thing's to 1. I really don't know what to do here. There's nothing to do, to be completely honest. Like, well, I could do this. Do that. Do this. Unfortunately, that doesn't activate his ability, which does annoy me a little bit. No, it was. I'm guessing they have a. Yeah. That's a burn deck for you, though. That's a indirect aim. That's a burn deck. Very quick, very efficient. Yeah. The definitely the curse for decks that have a build-up. Be that as it may, though, I am happy with this deck. I am happy with it. I like it. I think it performed well in the first match. And if we hadn't gone up against a burn deck, again, not really an excuse, but I feel like we might have done something similar. But again, I like it. If you guys want to give it a try, the deck list will be in the description as per usual. I will say there are a number of rares in it. Actually, let me check real quick. I don't remember exactly how many rares I had. So let's see. A lot of them, I feel like people should. If you guys have been collecting cards as you've been playing for a while, you probably should have some of these. But like Wedding Announcement, Vraan, Amaila, Bartolome, I think Sadistic Pilgrim. I'm not entirely sure on that one, but like, yeah, a lot of the very important Sanguine Evangelist. A lot of the pretty important cards are all rares, so it can be fairly expensive. I just had the luck of only needing, I think, to make one copy of Bartolome. So yeah. But again, like I said, if you want to try it out, the deck list will be in the description as per usual. And with that said, we're going to wrap things up. So, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you are new to the channel, hello, welcome, and consider subscribing to stay up to date for whenever new content is posted. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.